Valentine's Day is often associated with people in a relationship and how they celebrate and cherish their love with one another. But this event can also be for people who value love in any other form, such as for parents, friends, and so much more. For us single gays, watching BL series could be one way to spend and enjoy the day. If you have your recommendations of BL shows for Valentine's Day, feel free to share it on the comment section below. Before that, some of these BL series might not be available on your country due to geo-blocked restriction. If that's the case, then you might want to sign up to ExpressVPN so you can unlock these geo-blocked BL dramas while also surfing the web safely and anonymously. Use the link on the description below to have 49% discount plus an additional 3 months free of usage if you opt to avail the 12-month plan. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Number 1 on our list, We Best Love. Storming us with a beautiful enemies to lovers plot back in 2021, We Best Love is one of those BL shows that will always be a memorable experience to watch. The chemistry of the main couple is so strong that I instantly fell in love with their story in just a couple of episodes only. We Best Love follows the story of Shuyi and Gaya, who are in constant battle with their academic performances. Shida has always been the first rank while Shuyi remains at number 2. When Shuyi goes to college, he is so excited because finally, he would no longer see and compete with Gaya. But during a swimming competition in his senior year, he was so shocked to see his rival and made him wonder why Shida follows him around everywhere. Little did he know, Gaya has always been looking for him since the beginning. We Best Love is composed of 2 seasons, so I'm pretty sure you will love this series so much. Both seasons of We Best Love can be watched on WeTV. Number 2, Like in the Movies. Hailed as one of the best Filipino BL series ever released, Like in the Movies is definitely a perfect BL show for Valentine's Day. Not only that, this series showcased a wonderful love story of Vlad and Carl, but it managed to deliver a message that's relevant for the LGBTQ+ community. Like in the Movies follows the story of Carl, a 19-year-old architecture who's in the middle of an identity crisis. During semestral break, he is forced to live into his uncle's apartment units to learn how to be independent in life. But when one of his clients in his freelance work suddenly goes missing in action, Cole has no choice but to grab the opportunity given by his mysterious neighbor, Vlad. I really miss the relationship of Vlad and Cole and would want to see them again in a sequel, but that seems impossible for now. Like in the Movies can be watched on YouTube and Netflix. Number 3, Hello Stranger. Another Filipino BL series that made my heart so much fluttered back in 2020 is Hello Stranger. The chemistry of the couple was the first I noticed in this series, and from that moment, it never left my mind. This is truly perfect for single gays celebrating the Valentine's Day because it did not only talk the romantic story of the 2 main characters, but it also got a wonderful set of supporting characters, a story of best friends. Hello Stranger follows the story of Miko and Xavier, and how their fates intertwine for a couple of times. They might be enemies at first, but they will surely put a smile on your faces once the 2 get along. Hello Stranger can be watched on Netflix, YouTube, and iWantTFC. Number 4, My Love Mix-Up. Valentine's Day can be as relaxing as the plot of My Love Mix-Up because of how light it is. Gone are the days when there's an evil ex-girlfriend that could ruin the relationship of the main couple. My Love Mix-Up has pretty good story and all of its characters are lovable. My Love Mix-Up follows the story of Aoki, a student who has a secret crush with his classmate Hashimoto, the girl in the seat next to him in class. When Aoki borrows her eraser at one time, he was devastated to see the name of another boy, Ida. But Ida saw the eraser on Aoki thinking that the boy has a crush on him. A hilarious chaotic storyline is the key selling point of the series, and I'm pretty sure you will love it. My Love Mix-Up can be watched on Netflix and Viki. Number 5. Vice versa. Have you been single ever since you were born on this planet? You might want to consider swapping bodies and travel between parallel universes, just like what our two main characters did in Vice Versa. A great story of friendship, a unique storyline, and a couple filled with so much chemistry. Vice Versa has all of those traits. This BL follows the story of Lei when he wakes up in a different body in a parallel universe. He searches for other people who encounters the same dilemma, and he finds Poon, a famous actor in the original universe but now in the body of Tun. The two must find their own portkeys in order to go back to their own body and universe. I'm really missing the great squad of Vice Versa. Vice Versa can be watched on YouTube. Number 6. Light on Me. One thing I love about Korean dramas is the inclusion of a second male lead that adds a new flavor and excitement to the story. BL series often shows just the main couple of the story, so the only question would be whether the two will be an endgame or not. In the case of Light on Me, they add a second male lead without telling us which one from the cast would be filling in that role. I have always wanting to have other BL shows to set up love triangles on its stories, albeit cliche. Light on Me follows the story of Taekyung, an 18-year-old student and a lifelong loner. His homeroom teacher advises him to join the school's student council to make new friends. But Taekyung realizes that making friends isn't easy he thinks it would be. I'm praying for a second season of this with a much more broad story. Light on Me can be watched on Viki, WeTV, and Cock TV. Number 7. History 2. Crossing the Line. Time really flies, and you won't notice that Crossing the Line would turn 5 years old next month since it officially aired. Even with half a decade since then, I still view this series as a gem because of how great the chemistry of the two main characters. Crossing the Line follows the story of Yu Hao, a playful troublemaker in high school but joined the high school volleyball team one day. In a game where the ball must not touch the ground, Yu Hao meets Zajik, a senior and trainer of the team. With different personalities, they can't help but clash like two opponent teams. This is a perfect series for those single gays who also love sports. History 2 Crossing the Line can be watched on Viki, Netflix, and YouTube. Number 8. A man who defies the world of BL. For some people, to laugh is one way to shake off some stress building up in our mind and body. This BL series is perfect for those who just experience being heartbroken from their crushes. The amount of hilarious scene will definitely move you from tears of a broken heart to tears of joy. A man who defies the world of BL follows the story of Mob, a normal guy who just lives his everyday life. But his life will turn upside down when he realizes that he lives in the world of BL. Mob will do everything just to stay away from any hot guys who will approach him to avoid being locked up in the BL world. A man who defies the world of BL can be watched on Viki and WeTV. Number 9. Old Fashion Cupcake. Based on my analytics, most viewers of BL series are from the age bracket of 18 to 24 years old, but the age 25 and up also contributes quite high number of viewers for BL shows. Old Fashion Cupcake has a more mature plot compared to most BL series that we have seen in the past. A love story between working adults really interests me quite a lot because it has a different perspective compared to those from high school or university BL series. Old Fashion Cupcake follows the story of Nozu, a 39-year-old man whose life only revolves around sleep, eat, and work. He never tries anything until one of his subordinates recommend him to try to eat in a pancake shop. Spending time with each other will open a door of new experiences for Nozu. How I wish that there's a second season because this is a great show. Old Fashion Cupcake can be watched on Viki and Gaga. Number 10. Why Are You the series. As of now, the Korean remake of Why Are You is on the way on our small screens, but we might want to look back to its original version. Why Are You is one of my favorite BL series from 2020, not only because of its intimate scenes but also because of the dynamics of the main characters. The serious tone on the story of Fighter and Tutor is a great contrast to light and hilarious moments of Cypher and Zorn. Why Are You follows the story of 4 different university students whose names would be used for Zol's fiction story. Zorn couldn't believe that his sister wrote a love story between him and his rival, Cypher. On the other hand, Tutor and Fighter always have some animosity with each other, but their frequent encounter would help them develop a close bond. I really miss the characters of these actors and I still hope that we could see them again in another BL show in the future. Why Are You can be watched on Viki. Number 11. Roommates of Poongduck 304. The love story of 2 roommates with a twist of an office romance setup is easily one of my favorite plots for a Korean BL. This series has full of hilarious moments, but it has also a fair share of romantic and dramatic scenes. Roommates of Poongduck 304 follows the story of Ho-jun, an heir of Gunman Group who receives an ultimatum from his father whether to leave their house or become a team leader on one of the departments from the company. When he was kicked out, Ho-jun finds a new home to Jae-hoon's villa, but their first meeting wasn't a good start. To add a twist, Ho-jun's landlord will be part of his new team. The chemistry of this couple is the highlight of the show, and I must say that they are one of my favorite Korean BL couples. Roommates of Poongduck 304 can be watched on Viki and Gagu Lala. Number 12. Beloved in-house. I do. It's not always a good idea to be romantically linked with one of your co-workers, but what if it's your own boss? An office romance story with a spice of an enemies to lovers trope will be a great combination for a BL. Beloved in-house I do follows the story of Yoo Sen, a man who excels in management, who becomes the new director of Say Studio in order to save it from bankruptcy. On his first day, he only wants a single rule that all of his employees must strictly follow, and that is prohibiting any romantic relationship and marriage between employees. This angers Shilei and creates a secret plan to abolish the single rule. Like any other Taiwanese BL series, the chemistry of the main couple is truly one of its strengths of this show. Beloved in-house I do can be watched on Viki and WeTV. Number 13. Cherry Blossoms After Winter. Watching cute love stories has always been my default go-to whenever I want to see a new TV series or movie. Cherry Blossoms After Winter is perfect for those single gays who value the simplicity of the storyline while maintaining a great balance of chemistry and cinematography. Cherry Blossoms After Winter follows the story of Ha-bom, a young man who is always fond of Tae-seong. His quiet life in his school will be shaken when he and Tae-seong become classmates. Aside from that, the two start to spend time with each other more than ever before. The innocent looks of our main couple will always be the greatest asset of this series. Cherry Blossoms After Winter can be watched on WeTV, Viki, and Apple TV. Number 14. Cutie Pie. Cliché as it may sound, but arranged marriage plot has always been one of my favorites in TV shows. Cutie Pie is one of the few BL series that gave it to us, and I think it brought a different perspective because of its chosen plot. Cutie Pie follows the story of Kua, a free-spirited musician, who is destined to marry Leon in the future. But due to Leon's cold treatment to Kua, the latter decides to just break off their engagement and live their own lives. Right after they broke up, a sudden change of emotions will make Leon try to win him back. The chemistry of the main couple and the interesting plot of Noah and Sin will always be my favorite parts of this series. Cutie Pie can be watched on Viki and YouTube. Let's remind ourselves that being single gays in Valentine's Day is fine, and I think it's the perfect time to shower ourselves with self-love. These 14 BL series are definitely perfect for the 14th of February as it's filled with different flavors of love stories. What BL series do you plan to watch on Valentine's Day? Thank you for watching. That's it, and see you on the next one.